6 ways to create dynamic database forms with frevvo. Everyday business activities are simply more useful if they can access information from internal SQL databases whenever it's needed. Using frevvo's database connector, you can connect your forms and workflows to your SQL databases in order to dynamically access data, making routine tasks faster and easier to perform and improving employee productivity. Here are 6 ways customers are creating dynamic database forms using frevvo today. 1. Dynamic pick lists. Dynamic drop-down pick lists are very common in business forms. For example, a pick list that's initialed from a SQL query can display a list of customers, departments, or part numbers. These lists are often connected to each other, with items in one pick list depending on the selections listed on another. With frevvo, businesses can use business rules to dynamically initialize the choices on a pick list from a SQL query. 2. Master detail without programming. A master detail view displays a master list and details for the currently selected item. For example, when you select a customer from a master list, you can retrieve details for that customer from SQL and display that info on a form. Using frevvo's database connector, you can write complex SQL queries that return large result sets and initialize any number of form controls without having to do any additional programming. 3. Multiple results, no programming. Sometimes, complex SQL queries can return multiple results. For example, an order might have many line items, or a student may register for several classes. Not a problem with frevvo. Display your results in a table or as a repeating section with nested form controls. No programming needed. All you need to do is write SQL queries. 4. Create new records. When a business takes a new order or signs up a new client, they often need to create one or more new records in a SQL database. Once again, frevvo makes this straightforward, with no programming required. All you have to do is write the relevant SQL queries and connect your frevvo form or workflow to them through the database connector. 5. Update existing records. With frevvo, updating existing records is easy and automatic. Simply write SQL as before and we do the rest. The database connector can update an existing record or create a new one if it doesn't exist. 6. Execute stored procedures. Stored procedures can provide better scalability, performance, and ease of use, which is why database developers often prefer using them over SQL queries. With frevvo, you don't have to choose between the two. Simply configure the database connector to call a stored procedure whenever it receives a request from a frevvo form or workflow. Want to find out more? Visit www.frevvo.com today.